Alright, what's up guys, this is Rashid here, and today I'm going to talk about why I think, I'm going to talk about Bigfoot and why I think it exists and does not exist. Alright, so it's going to be like somewhat like a discussive video. To be honest, I have only one point to prove why I think Bigfoot exists, and I'll talk about that at the end of the video. So first of all, I'm going to talk about why I think Bigfoot does not exist. So before I actually start a short overview, I used to be interested in all of this Bigfoot, Chupacabra, Loch Ness, all of this stuff, and the term that is used to refer to this whole thing, it's called cryptozoology. Alright, you can Google it or read up through YouTube. So first of all, I'm sure that you guys know what Bigfoot is. If you don't know what Bigfoot is, you can look up Google or Wikipedia. But in America, they call it Bigfoot, or Sasquatch. In China, they call it the Yeren. In Australia, they call it the Yowie. In where else? In the Himalayas, I think also in Nepal, they call it the abominable snowman or Yeti. Alright, so some of the characteristics of Bigfoot is that it's actually rock throwing, yelling, screaming, wood banging, and its diet usually consists of, it's an omnivore. Its diet consists of rodents, fruits, deers and stuff. Alright, and is usually said to be like 6 to 8 feet tall. Alright, another characteristic of Bigfoot is that it is shy, and whenever it sees humans, they try to get away as fast as possible. And also they have a really foul smell that comes from his body. Alright, so let's start off with the first point on why I think Bigfoot does not exist. The first point is that I don't think there's a proper evidence, hard evidence, to prove that Bigfoot exists. If you look at the megalodon, alright, we know that people have found the teeth of the megalodon and also the jaw of the megalodon, which actually proves that it existed, and which can actually prove its possibility of its existence right now. Alright, but for Bigfoot, there's no body, there's no skull, there's no skeleton, there's nothing. Alright, I mean, people have claimed that they found some hair, found some footprints, but that can be easily faked. So that's why I honestly think that there's no proper evidence to prove that Bigfoot exists. But people that want to argue back and say that, yeah, there are pictures, there are videos of Bigfoot, but this goes on to my second point. Alright, to be honest, if you look at the famous, I think, what was the guy's name? Was it Patterson or something, or a Gremlin film, the famous one that took back in the 1970s, or was it 1960s, the Bigfoot walking. Alright, I think that has kind of set like a standard, alright, for all Bigfoot, films that were going to come out in the future. Alright, like, the shaky movements, the blurry movements. Alright, every single Bigfoot video that you watch on YouTube or that you watch on wherever, alright, it's always freaking shaky. Alright, and it's always blurry, and I just know what the hell is going on with the video recorder. It's just that whenever he sees a Bigfoot, he starts shaking violently, and then he only shows the Bigfoot for a few seconds, and then he starts shaking again. Bullshit, man. I mean, in this day and age, everyone has a freaking, every smartphone has a HD camera, alright, and people are using a DSLR. I mean, even many years back in 2009 or something, phones did have decent quality cameras. Okay, so I don't see why and also people have handicaps, so I don't see why every single Bigfoot video has to be freaking shaky and blurry, alright? Or it just happens that the people that who see Bigfoot, alright, just happen to have a crappy phone or a crappy camera, and it just happened on that day when they saw Bigfoot, they left their HD camera at home. What a whole lot of bullshit, okay? There's no single Bigfoot video that that is in decent quality. Every single Bigfoot video is in crap quality, alright? So that's why I think that this is my second point to prove why I think Bigfoot does not exist, because lots of these pictures and videos out there is just crap, okay? The third point I'd like to bring up is well, it's all based on evidence, but you know, if you look at National Geographic, Discovery Channel, they have lots of these like shows like, oh, finding Bigfoot, you know, discovering the secrets. And even on YouTube there's this stupid show where some white guys, you know, go to China and like, yeah, I want to find Bigfoot, you know where's Bigfoot? And then the Asian guy be like, yeah, I know, come on, let's go. You know, it probably like what one of my friends told me, you know, Western pigs, you know, this Chinese guys, you know, they're like, ah, man, we can fool this American idiots. We can just bring them to this random forest and say that, hey, Bigfoot is here, and let them get lost in over there. Alright. Now, to be honest, don't waste your time watching all of these shows like Finding Bigfoot and all this crap, because all they do, yes, they waste their time, they waste their money going over to some freaking forest. So I don't know where the hell they even go. Alright. And then they set up cameras, okay, and all they do is just find some homeless guy in the forest naked and be like, oh yeah, we caught something, that's Bigfoot. Bullshit, that's not Bigfoot, that's just some homeless guy in the forest, alright? And in the end, they'll be like, oh, the mystery continues, we're still gonna find Bigfoot. So why the hell did you waste our 1-2 hours saying that we're gonna find Bigfoot? Stupid white guys, alright? Not trying to insult all white people, I'm just referring to them. So yes, man, see, it's like there's no proper evidence to prove Bigfoot exists. You know, even till this day, I mean, I do follow some of these Bigfoot channels on YouTube. You know, it's just the same old crap that's reproducing, alright, that's being reproduced. You know, there's just some freaking blurry picture, and then they're just like, oh, this is the face, this is the arms. I'm like, just find a proper picture that's clear, alright, that's in clear quality, and that actually can be used as evidence. Okay, not some freaking blur picture and then you're just trying to make some body out of it. Alright, this doesn't make sense. Okay, so I'm kind of done with my points on why I think Bigfoot does not exist. Now to look on why I think Bigfoot does exist, one of my teachers told me that back then in the dinosaurs age, or in the prehistoric age and stuff, things used to be big. Animals used to be, not animals, stuff back then used to be big. Insects were big and stuff. So there used to be a prehistoric ape known as Gigantopithecus. This ape was like, now this ape was basically, its height was up to 3 meters, and let me see that. Well, it's actually not much bone has been found, but they did find his jaw, and also I think they found its skull. So Bigfoot could have descended from this prehistoric ape known as Gigantopithecus. So it could be possible that over the years, as time went by, you know, that the size of this ape can be decreased, alright, or it can be decreasing. It has decreased, alright. So right now we are just kind of left with this descendant Bigfoot, or maybe its closest descendant Bigfoot. Obviously we have other stuff, other monkeys and stuff, but maybe the closest descendant of this prehistoric ape can be Bigfoot. So yes, there is a possibility that Bigfoot does exist, and along with that, I think that we as humans are too focused on building on the materialistic stuff and building going to the bar, having fun, dancing, music, whatever. So such that we just totally forgot that there's nature out there, and there's very little people, to be honest, that I think are actually being with nature. I mean, people right now we are stuck, with business, with taxes, with jobs, and with work and with family, that we have no time to be with nature. And I think, if people spend more time with nature and stuff, there is a possibility that maybe we can find Bigfoot. All right, because honestly, I think I heard, like, I think, was it 90 or 80% of the ocean is still unexplored. So there is a possibility that lots of these strange creatures are living in the ocean. But I think it's almost the same for land. All right, come on, people have still not explored the Amazon forest. So what makes you think that Bigfoot does not exist? I mean, there is a possibility of it existing. Maybe if we spend more time, you know, trying to be with nature and live with nature, rather than just like being in front of the computer and trying to do some research. Well, of course, this is what we can do. This is the best thing we can do right now. I mean, we can't just quit our job and go to the forest straight away. But using this technology that we have, that we can try our best to try to find Bigfoot. But I think the best thing to do is go out there and be with nature. All right. But as I said, in this day and age where we have work, time, everything is just impossible. We are stuck within this circle. So yeah. So basically, this is just my opinion on Bigfoot, on why I think it exists and why I think it does not exist. So I'm sorry if my speech or whatever has not really been good. I didn't really prepare much. Alright, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and again, I'll see you guys in the next video.